the government has made a conscious decision under NAP 2020 to implement the new Malaysian vehicle project, building on our efforts in developing 2 national cars and 1 national motorcycle. The proposed new Malaysian vehicle project will emphasize on research and development and incorporation of the latest technologies in order to be competitive in both domestic and global markets. New technology clusters as well as new expert workforce, especially in the field of automotive engineering, would be developed consequentially. Companies from all over the world. We started with the Japanese. We are very grateful for that. But the fact is that today we find advances made not only made in Japan, but also in other countries, including, of course, China, Korea, and also some European countries. And we are open to collaborating if they have certain technologies that are unique to them.
Joseph, just looking at the next-gen vehicles and also the Malaysian.
It's about the environment. We don't want to pollute the environment, and therefore, since motor cars are going to be used widely in large numbers, we need to ensure that the new cars that we build do not pollute the air. And this, of course, means hybrids and electric vehicles. But there are other ways, other technologies available, which will make the car more efficient, using less power, and yet performing better than present cars. Well, we find that because are very much involved in the automotive industry, mainly on the production side, but on the marketing side, they are still a bit far behind. And this has, there is a need to correct this imbalance, because as you know, our new policy is about equitability in sharing of wealth in this country.
NAP, are you satisfied with them?
Well, like all things are developed stage by stage. We cannot suddenly become the best producer without going through the phase of starting early with maybe rather primitive technology. But the fact remains that we have gone into the automotive industry for the last 35 years. And from a country which has no knowledge at all about building cars, today we can design, build, prototype, test, and do all the things needed in order to produce cars, not just ordinary cars, but also modern high-tech cars.
When do you plan to kick off?
We are waiting for investors, because this time around the government doesn't intend to invest. We are inviting investors with foresight as to the future use of motor vehicles, and we are ready with new technologies which will make the new national car competitive and of a standard that is found in other parts of the world.
There seems to be a change of thinking whereby in 2020 there isn't any mention of making Malaysia a hub anymore compared to the previous policy. Is this a change of strategy or thinking?
Thank you.
Everybody
Standardized.
customized incentives to this be.
We need to know what the public wants. We need also to understand the new technologies, and we have to combine the two between what is in demand and what is we are capable already we are quite far ahead in terms of the new technologies. We have the capacity, but we haven't reached the stage where we can actually invest. But in future, we will be investing not only for the Malaysian market, but for the world market. That's the only way to achieve economies of scale. And that means, of course, knowing what the customer wants.
Jonathan. Excuse me, Hanif from Karita Romai. Okay, I have one question regarding to the, because nowadays cars are getting
the incentives will be discussed in one of the roadmaps, 7 roadmaps that we're rolling out, and everything will be put into context within the APDC, the Automotive Business Development Council, where all incentives are processed together with all the stakeholders. So we are not at the point whereby we can announce those incentives here.
Right, one more final question.